Ready. 15 on it. 15 on it.
In your face.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And right away, he lost the football. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And to give this time to the tailback. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. This time able to hold on to the football, but not much room to run.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Check safety, check safety. Next box. Right. Here we go, D. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Okay? Check.
Looking to throw. Pierce. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 30. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 44 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
25, check 25, check 25. Hey, check 24, check 24. Check. Get it all. Rest. Wahoo.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jordan. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Here we go. Now the 54, Mike. Exit. Mike, 54.
Off play action. Pierce. Pass incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
3 down.
Throwing again. Pierce. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Switch.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Pierce flushed out right. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds Austin complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Mike 6. Gotta do better. Come on, ready, go.
Looking to throw. Completes it to Austin. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a gain of 7. And that'll make this a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Mike 6. Double dog. That's the way. Go.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Chopper. Ready to go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And the play clock becoming an issue, so Mike Zimmer's forced to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
Six man. Check cross, check cross. Hey, check Mike, Mike six. Let's go, D, tighten up. Let's go, D, throw. Mike six.
Stop your whining.
Hey, check Mike, check. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. The Seahawks send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
I got you, boy.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Flushed, and he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Here we go. Set. And Lobo. Show it up. General. Flash. Exit. Check Mike. Mike six. What's the run? They're running. Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. He's got Smith here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down.
Hey, check Mike. Mike six. All day, baby, all day. Check 50. Protein Phil. Charlie. Sit. Mike six. Coming to you. Hey, check Mike. Mike six.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
To throw on second down, Pierce. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Saints on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Watch the pass, watch the pass. Here we go, here we go. Shift, off, shift. Go. Fresno.
Back to throw. Pierce. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is caught inside the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Operating from the gun. Pierce. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, That means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Looking to throw on second down. Pierce. He's going to launch this. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there with touchdown number 12 on the year as his guys are back within a single score. McManus's point after is good, and the lead will shrink to 6. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. On first down, it's Austin. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Hatchet, hatchet. Recon, 132 fight. Check Mike 6, Mike 6. It's coming this way, coming this way.
Second and 10. That'll be caught by Hester. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Mike 6, Mike 6. Ready, go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. This one taken in by Hester. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Mike 6. Strip the ball. Hey. Strip that ball. Bravo.
Second and 6. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Tyler. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line.
First down, Seahawks.
the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On second down, it's Austin. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Jamal Adams there on the tackle.
66.
It's a gain of
Go in
6.
high.
And it's
Tuck,
third
go,
down.
Alpha. Mike 6. Mike 6. Switch up, switch up. Hey, check Mike, Mike. Two, fellas, let's go. I got you, son. Mike 6. Mike, ready.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Hester. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 23.
I'm coming for you.
And the Seahawks.
Check three. Pilot, 64, weak. Mike 6. Go. Yes. Seam 6. Let's go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Here's Hester open right side. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Slam, 61. Matchbox, right. Orbit. Mike 6. Coming.
They'll look to throw here. Austin's got it left side. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Yep, get it. Buzz. Mike 6. You can't block me. Hey, check Mike. Mike 6. Hey, let's get in them holes. Mike 6. Good. Watch the twist. Go. Hey, check Mike. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Let's go.
From 17 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Touchdown, Chicago.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And the kick by Elliott is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. The final shot before break. Pierce. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Now McManus on to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Elliott now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
You can't block me.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I'm coming. Slam. Kill. Whip. Watch the whip. 61. Match box. Right. Short. Mike's 54. Hey, they're scared.
From the gun, Pierce. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Second and 1 at the 46-yard
Check
line.
Switch. Screen. Joker. Get him all. West.
2nd and 1. They complete it to Hill.
Is that not the very definition of a tough yard gain?
Now, is that one where as the receiver you go to your quarterback and say, why'd you even throw that?
Yeah, I think you do, and I think you wonder what type of a route are you going to send me on that only 1 yard's going to be the result? If I'm going to go in there and take contact, let's go and get something out of it, not just 1 yard.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans! A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year as they are able to cut into that lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
The run there on 1st down gets him a yard to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. The 26-yard line.
You think you won't get this? You think you won't get this? Hey, check Mike, Mike 6, Mike 6. All day, baby, all day. Let go. Mike 6.
2nd and 9 now. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the 1st.
1st down, Chicago.
They'll run on 1st down. Austin. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Just like that. Mike 6. Mike 6. Quit talking about it and bring it. Exit. Hey, check Mike, Mike 6, Mike 6. Drop deep. Mike 6. Go. Mike 6. Let him know. Let him know. Charlie. Hey, check Mike 6. Ready, go.
Back to throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now a give right side. It's Austin. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Saints 32-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 6, Mike 6. Let's go. Mike 6. Mike 6. Man, that's trash. Let's go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Making the catch is Sternberger. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
Undercrush. Mike 6. Go. Hey, tight. Hey, check Mike. Mike 6. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Ready, go.
They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, this one into the hands of Hester. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line. On 1st down. It's Austin. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Motion out of the backfield. My 7, let's go.
2nd and 13. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Now back to throw. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
He's crashing. He's checking crack. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check recon. 132 fight. Now. Check the call. Check the call. Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Go. Check 24. Check 24. Hey. Check 24. Watch 24. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
80 weapon. Go. I got this, man. Me. I got this.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Here we go.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. Time to end it. You ain't going nowhere. Go. Shoot.
Throwing on first down. Pierce. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Pierce. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His second touchdown of the night. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. Extra point from McManus is good, as this gets him back within a touchdown and a two-point conversion. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
The 27-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Box track. Flag 6. Rip left. Fire 64. Weak. Kill. Turn up.
They'll keep it on the ground. Austin. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
Back to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught at the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 64 yards. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Shift. Check Mike around and turn it on me. You run. 6 guard. Check 6 guard.
To throw again. Pierce. It's Hill, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
Check Mike 11. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. He's checking. Next back. Mike, go. Check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Watch the run. Watch the run. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Hey, come on, no. Come on, no.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Matthews that time, and it's third down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Hey,
Throwing on third and long. Pierce finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
It's fourth down.
Check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Not today, you are.
On fourth down, Pierce. And he hits his man, Matthews. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
At the 14-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
At the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 5 yards out, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. McManus's point after is good, as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Austin shrugs off another, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
They'll run on first down. It's Austin, and he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it to football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Mike 6, Mike 6. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike 6. Mike 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Austin, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
He's back to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
He's going to let it fly. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
check Mike, check Mike.
On fourth down, Pierce. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Red, 90, wolf, echo,
Hey, check Mike, Mike 6. No chance. Mike 6.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
They'll look to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
Check Mike 11. Let's go, defense.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Chad Hunt, 60, orange. I got you, punk. Yep, exit.
Mike 6. Too little, Dirk. Hey, check Mike 6. Let's go. Mike 6.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Damn.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Crunch time, defense. Charlie.
Mike 6.
Mike, General, West.
Out.
Ready, go.
They'll try the left side. Austin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were really helped by their defense forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for our visitors, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruined they plans. They do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 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 Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damagers. Then react to play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I just do what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle this. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash, put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I said keeping it low key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about